Hi, I'm Erin Pacheco, and I've been coming to Community Christian for a year now. I've always believed in God and always had a strong relationship with God. And originally I was like, I don't need church. I talk to God all the time. I write my prayer journal every now and then. And then about 2 years ago, my brother, his life was completely changed. The changes in his life really encouraged my family and I. And so we tried out a few different churches, and my husband at the time, he was definitely supportive of us going to church, but really nervous, very scared that, you and the girls and your parents can do your thing, but church isn't for me. I prayed about it. I got in arguments with him about it. And then I thought, this is going to be my journey with my girls, and I'm not going to give up. And so I did that. So I started coming to Community Christian. I feel like I was kind of half in, if you can say. Like, I'd go to church every Sunday and then just continue to live life. I didn't really want to dig in deep. So then March happens and COVID happens, and I saw so much sadness and fear and pain. I just remember, I just thought, this isn't right. I need to dig deeper. So on May 4th, I opened up one of my dusty prayer journals, and I just got down on my hands and knees, and I just prayed a very simple prayer, but I prayed it with my whole heart. And I just said, God, use me in big ways. I told God, I said, I'm ready. Like, what's the next step? What am I supposed to do? And, at that time, my husband still was definitely not on the church bandwagon, definitely not a Bible study bandwagon. But I prayed and I prayed, and my husband was like, I'll start watching the Bible studies with you. That was in August, and then he said, I'll go to church with you, and that was fully prayer. There was nothing that I could have done to have convinced him to do that. In October, we'd been starting going to church more, digging deeper, and my dad had been having chest problems for a few days. We didn't think anything serious. We actually were at church all together that morning, and my dad decided to go to the emergency room just to get things checked out. I felt God urging me to get to the emergency room, and this is all during COVID time. This is when you can't go in. It was pretty incredible how God worked that all out, because my mom called me bawling and crying and said, the doctor just walked in. Your dad has a aortic dissection, his heart it's ripped up, and they have to do an emergency open heart surgery to him. And they said there's a high chance that he could die. I felt like we got straight into prayer warrior mode. They wouldn't let us in. So we sat in the parking lot from 5 to 3:30 in the morning and just reached out to everybody that we knew who was willing and able to pray, including Community Christian. I mean, I had hope because God gave me hope. And a year ago, I might not have had that hope. So at 3:30 in the morning, when the doctor came to talk to us, it was even worse than we had thought. The doctor actually said it was a miracle that my dad survived. My dad's doing amazing. He is a walking miracle. I give God all the glory for that. My husband is now, coming with me to Community Christian every Sunday. He is digging deeper. Here I am, and I'm holding my dad's hand in one hand, singing yesterday, and Kenny's in the other. And I just thought, I'm standing between two miracles right now. I feel going into 2021 that I'm filled with the most hope that I've ever had, not because I'm not afraid of what 2021 is going to bring. I'm filled with hope because I know that I have God with me through everything.